More news from Washington. Justice Department with an issue of a memo a moment ago in support of Matthew Whitaker to be the acting attorney general. This, the opinion issued today, supports the president's decision to appoint Whitaker acting AG. It points to the Federal Vacancies Reform Act of 1998, saying that the DOJ's Office of Legal Counsel had advised President Trump that he could appoint a senior DOJ official such as Mr. Whitaker to the post. Mr. Sessions resigned about a week ago today at the urging of the president. That's similar, Sandra, to the case that Mercedes Schlapp was making on our network just yesterday.
Really interesting the way they lay this all out. The opening line of the opinion of the Office of the Legal Counsel says the president appointed Whitaker under the Federal Vacancies Reform Act of 1998 and further reveals, and this is the quote, this office previously had advised that the president could designate a senior Department of Justice official such as Mr. Whitaker as an acting attorney general. Under the plain terms of the Vacancy Reform Act, he had been serving in the Department of Justice at a sufficiently senior pay level for over a year. It goes on to very clearly lay out its case. And one important fact here, that when looking at this, the Office of Legal Counsel had to go all the way back to 1866 to find another instance where a non-Senate confirmed individual sat as acting attorney general.
So there's this phrase, principal officer, that's been coming up in these legal arguments. And essentially what the lawyers will argue is whether they support that under his political history or not. This is what they argue. Although the attorney general is a principal officer, it does not follow that an acting attorney general should be understood to be one. So therein lies your argument. This debate we had yesterday, Sandra, with Michael Mukasey, the former attorney general, on one side of this argument, and Andy McCarthy and others on the other side throughout our broadcast yesterday. So interesting legal discussion on that.
Certainly.